All right, we will go into first the high school championship of America's 4x800 meters, starting with the boys. There are 70 total teams in the boys and girls fields, and so they're running through the heats to make it to the finals. It's going to be really, really competitive all the way through. But we're going to highlight 5 teams on both sides who we feel have really good shots at sort of making that final and maybe having a chance to win. So on the boys side, we're going to start first with IMG Academy of Florida. They enter with a seed time of right around 750 that they've run previously. Their lineup will include Isaac Carney, Jaden Feliciano, Isaac Perez, Vince Mwangi. IMG is a program from Florida that we know very well. Primarily, we see them as sort of a very powerhouse sprint contingent, but these guys can roll. Isaac Carney, I think we have a photo of him. He's probably going to be their best runner here on the 4x8. 153 PR for him. He could do some special things, I think, in this relay. But Vince Mwangi, also a senior, 156. Perez has gone 201. IMG is going to be a team that's going to look to go under 8 minutes. The fourth team that we're going, or the second team we're going to highlight here, with a seed time of 745 is St. Jago of Jamaica. They have a really talented squad. All of these guys are likely going to go under 2 minutes for their legs. We have Tafar Hines, Jalen Brown, Alex Taylor, and Corlando Chambers. Olivia, when I was looking at St. Jago, I was trying to find information about them. They're a little harder to pinpoint, but we do know that Hines is probably their star. He's gone 150, just did that at the Carifta trials in March. 18 years old. He's going to be sort of the hinge here for their 4x8. We also have Chambers, who's coming off a recent outing in April at Carifta, 155. Those two guys are going to be the targets there. Any thoughts here? We're going to get some Jamaican teams really going for some fast 4x8s. What are your thoughts first on St. Jago here?
Absolutely. I think it's going to be exciting. And I know when we had Nolan on the show, it's just going to be interesting with the weather and how they respond. But they all have, like, Jamaica itself has a history. I feel, especially, I'll talk a little bit more on the girls' side when it comes to these middle distance and distance races. Like, they know how to perform. And Nolan mentioned on the podcast earlier this week that he was like, they're peaking right now. So they're doing a fantastic job, and they're going to make sure they have all their legs ready to go. So I'm excited to see what they do here.
Yeah, let's not understate it. Jamaica, mostly seen by most American fans as sort of a sprint-heavy country, but they do have some very good distance runners, and top 2 teams here on the 4x8 are from Jamaica, so just stay tuned for that. On the third on the list here is the top American team going into the 4x8. It's Ridge High School of New Jersey. They are your reigning national indoor champions. They ran 7:42.89 at New Balance Nationals Indoor, and they have a really good team. Yeah. Patrick Doran, Andrew McCabe, James Kisker, and Jackson Barna. If you didn't see New Balance Nationals Indoor, it was a very good race. Barna is going to be their centerpiece. He has run 155 outdoors already this season. He's a great miler, and he is a Georgetown recruit. He's going to be their anchor point. But Patrick Doran, he's run 157. He's just a junior. We got McCabe. He's a senior. He's going to George Washington next year. He's run 155 outdoors. And then we have Kisker, who's gone 157 outdoors. They're going to go under 8 minutes, and they're going to look to compete with the Jamaican teams, which are really, really fast. We'll see how whether Ridge can improve on that 742, maybe get into the 730s here, but it's really going to welcome in, I think, Barna and McCabe. If they have really good outings, they're going to make that team get a little bit better. So Ridge is definitely the team to watch on the 4x8 side as an American squad. The fourth team, the second best squad entering here, is Kingston College of Jamaica. They've gone 736, which is flying. They have Giovanni Henry, Jaquan Coke, Siobhan Wardlow, and Gianna Henry. Really talented bunch. Both Gio Henry and Gianni Henry are 19, and they've both gone 150 for Gio, 151 for Gia. That was in March and April, respectively. So they're really, really in form, and they're going to be their best runners here. Coke has gone 154. Wardlow has gone 158. So watch out for Kingston College. But the team overall that's the best entering the 4x8 on the boys' side is Jamaica College. They've gone 724.30. Olivia, that's basically 4 151s as an average, which is absolutely outstanding.
That's
and
incredible.
They're definitely the team to watch here. They do have some older athletes. We have 19 years old Blake. Javon Blake is probably their top 800-meter runner. He's gone 151 back in February. Kamario Bygrave has gone 151 in March. He's only 16. Omarion Davis is 18. He's gone 156. And we have Handel Robin as well. But Blake is a guy that I think has the most experience of all of them. He was a silver medalist at the U17 Carifta event back in 2019, and he's coming off a bronze medal too recently. So he's a guy who's looking to go for a split under 152, maybe even get to the 150s or under that. So that's really going to be a team that's outstanding. Olivia, any other thoughts on Jamaica here?
Yeah, I think I'm excited to see what they do, and especially I know you just talked about Ridge, your reigning New Balance National Indoor Champions record holders. It's going to be great to kind of see how they have that competition going into this year's Penn Relay. So it's going to be an exciting event to watch.
And let's throw up the acceptance list here for the boys 4x8. We have 17 teams in total. That includes Chaminade, Haverford, Paul Schreiber, Mount Tabor, Patrick Henry, Shenandoah, East, State College, South Lakes, Grafton, West Springfield, Calabar, Loudoun Valley, IMG, St. Jago, Ridge, Kingston College, and Jamaica College. So going to be really, really fun. One of the best events to watch, I think, overall at the Penn Relays over, April 28th to 30th. We didn't mention this yet, but it's going to be on FloTrack, live on FloTrack. So watch all of that.